Hi guys, in this video I am sharing with you what I eat in a week, round 2. So this is June the 15th to the 21st. I recorded in a food journal what I ate and I took a few video snippets here and there and I tried to take pictures of everything I was eating and I compiled it all into this video for you to share with you what I eat in a week. My intention with creating the video is to give you ideas for recipes to try and share links to the recipes, and also if there's any nutrition teaching points that come up, just sharing about nutrition there, and just to overall give you a raw glimpse into my diet essentially. So I hope that you like it. All of the links to the recipes are going to be on my blog at www.plantnutrition.com, and I would really appreciate if you would share your feedback. If you watch the whole thing, please comment and let me know. Let me know what you'd like to see more of or less of in the future, and share with me how I can add more value in these videos for you. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. Monday morning for breakfast, I had my usual egg and cheese omelet with fresh basil, chives, salsa, and sauerkraut. Monday afternoon, I made some homemade salsa. So Caleb taught me how to make this. So you use tomatoes that are essentially going bad or your less than optimal tomatoes. Any peppers that are starting to get wrinkly, you use a jalapeno pepper and then a little bit of salt, and you add a tiny bit of water to the bottom of a pot. You put everything in the pot and you boil it all for 10 minutes, and then you blend it all up, and it's a very easy, simple to make salsa. These are my 2 basil plants that I grew from seed. I use these almost every day in my cooking. I just absolutely love basil, and I'm hoping to be able to winter them. I'm going to try and take them through the winter. Monday night for supper, I had 2 burger patties without buns. I had olives, and I made a dish of broiled green beans and carrots with avocado oil and Costco's no salt seasoning blend. And then I added salt to that. And for snacks throughout the day, I had 2 apples. And then in the evening, I ended up snacking on more of the green beans and carrot blend. Tuesday morning, I woke up with leg cramps, so I took some of this Mag Smart by Lorna Vanderhaeg, which is a magnesium bisglycinate supplement that helps to relieve restless legs and cramping muscles. So I took a scoop of that. Tuesday morning for breakfast, I had 2 eggs and a piece of gluten-free toast by Northern Bakehouse, which I buy from Costco. And I put my homemade salsa on there, sauerkraut, and my fresh basil, and some cheese. For snacks throughout the day, I had some olives and an apple. Tuesday night for supper, I made a gluten-free shake and bake almond chicken, which I will link the recipe to in my blog. I made rice, steamed Brussels sprouts, I fried onions and sauerkraut together, and then there was also some leftover carrots and beans from yesterday. And I wanted to say the gluten-free shake and bake almond chicken is just an amazing classic recipe to have around. It's really good for shake and bake chicken and for pork chops as well. Okay, so on Wednesday, I went to Grand Prairie with my mom and my grandma and Tania, and I did not have an amazing eating day. I do not get a gold star for that day, and I was not a shining example. I started my day with a donut from Crooked Creek on the way to Grand Prairie, and then for lunch, we went to Harvey's, which I've never eaten there before, but it was actually really good. I got a chicken wrap and a small fry, and then in the middle of the day, I ate a pack of Starbursts. One thing I've been really craving throughout my pregnancy is 5-cent candies and like candies that have those fake artificial colors like Starbursts, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and the 5-cent candies like Sour Dinosaurs, and there was another really big one. Anyhow, I had a pack of Starbursts in the middle of the day, and I did share some of it with Tania, not all of it. In my defense, I just want to say I haven't bought Starburst in like 6 years. I know the artificial colors are very, very harmful to the human body, and I should not be eating them when I'm pregnant at all. They're really not good for you. So anyhow, hanging my head in shame about that happened. We gotta have balance too, you know, not being too hardcore, trying to be a little bit more everything in moderation. On Wednesday for supper, what I had was 3 pieces of pizza from Costco. So I was in line paying at Costco, and I seen Grandma walk over to the cafeteria restaurant section, and I shouted at her, "Get me a piece of pizza." And unfortunately, she over-delivered, and she got a whole box of, like, a whole pizza. And so I was planning on only having 1 piece of pizza, but then I had to sit with the whole pizza on my lap the whole way home, and it was an 1.5-hour drive. So what do you do when you're driving for an 1.5 hours with a whole pizza on your lap? Well, you eat it. So I had 3 pieces of pizza for supper. So that whole day, I didn't do very awesome, but that is okay. It's all about balance. Thursday morning for breakfast / lunch, again, it wasn't very intentional, and I didn't have a plan. And so what I ended up eating was a few pieces of cheese, a bowl of yogurt, and a little bit of leftover chicken. Like, mainly I ate the skin off of the chicken. So a shining health example. I had yogurt and cheese and some chicken skin. This is the kind of yogurt that I buy. This is my favorite kind. I snack on this often, as you will see throughout the vlog. Thursday night for supper, I had leftover shake and bake chicken thighs, and I made a mixed green salad with the Great North Blend lettuce from Costco. I added cucumbers, peppers, cheese, and a maple Dijon vinaigrette. And I also broiled zucchini with Parmesan cheese on the top. This is the lettuce that I have been loving lately. I get this from Costco. It has a very nice crisp texture. It's very fresh tasting, and I've yet to be disappointed with buying a pack of this lettuce. And I looked them up recently, and they are actually out of Alberta, so that's awesome. Thursday evening for snacks, I had some Linder chocolate. So it was a Linder sea salt chocolate bar. I had probably just about half of that. And then I had some watermelon, and I had a little bit more yogurt. And all of those together gave me really bad heartburn. Not recommended. For breakfast, I started with some watermelon. I had a lovely morning of eating this watermelon on my deck, and I brought my mat out onto the deck, and I did some stretches out there and listened to the birds chirp, and it was beautiful. Okay, so cooking breakfast this morning, I have rice and salsa and a couple eggs, and then I'm cutting some cheese. I'll show you which kind. I'm gonna put some of this Balderson cheese on it as well, and then I'm going to top it all with some sauerkraut. Okay, so on Friday for lunch, I had cucumber, cheese, basil, and balsamic all put together in a little bowl. Wasn't amazing. It wasn't overly in-depth. I just threw it all together. It was kind of more like a snack, but anyhow, that's what I had. And then for supper that night, I had leftover shake and bake chicken, Greek salad, and some rice. And then for snacks throughout the day, I had a bowl of plain yogurt and a few slices of cheese. Here is just a simple picture of the Greek salad that I made. I unfortunately didn't get everything else in the shot. Hey guys, so Saturday I am starting my day with a protein smoothie. So I'm using vanilla whey protein by Lorna van der Haag, which I will show you a picture of after. And I kept it really, really simple in the smoothie. I just added about 1/4 cup of frozen diced avocado, which makes it super creamy. And then I added a little bit of cardamom powder as well. And that is breakfast. This is the protein powder by Lorna van der Haag. This is some cardamom that I added, a base of almond milk, and then I added some diced frozen avocado that I get from Costco. and I thought I would just tell you what I do for supplements daily. So I have, in this pile, I have magnesium, I have fish oil, I have iron, I have vitamin C, I have my prenatals, I have a vitamin B complex and vitamin D, and then I also have my B12, which I already took, so it's not in here. I am having a really good day so far. So this morning I woke up and I had coffee, of course, and I spent some time reading devotionals. And then I practiced my guitar, which I am in the very beginning stages of doing, but I'm getting it slowly. And then after that, I did a prenatal workout, like 2 different YouTube videos, and then I did some stretches and got ready for the day. And then I worked on my vlog of what I eat in a week. I just did that for a couple hours, and I've been practicing, it's called the Pomodoro technique. I could be butchering the name. I'm probably saying it totally wrong, but Pomodoro technique. Yeah, I just heard of it, and it's like a productivity timer type technique. So what you do is decide on the task that you want to do, and you set your timer for 25 minutes, and you only focus on that. You don't get distracted. You don't do anything else. You don't pick up your phone, nothing like that. You just focus on the one main task. Set the timer for 25 minutes, work on that until the timer rings, and then you get a short 5-minute break. And then you repeat that 4 times, and then after the 4th time, you get a 15-minute to 30-minute break. I just wanted to share a closing thought about the Pomodoro technique, and that is, I just wanted to say that it's been really helping me be productive and stay focused on one thing at a time. That's really what I'm trying to implement right now, is focusing on one thing at a time and not being reactive. Like, I get a text message and I answer it immediately, or I pick it up immediately, or just randomly picking up my phone. Mainly just trying to focus on one task at a time without getting distracted, without checking email, and without picking up my phone. And it's been very, very helpful for me, and I've really enjoyed using it. So I just wanted to share that. On Saturday for lunch, it wasn't a well put together sit down lunch. It was, I had a bowl of yogurt, surprise, and I had an apple, and I had 3 hard-boiled eggs, and I kind of just like snacked on those throughout the day. And then Saturday for supper, I went to a family member's house, and I had taco salad, ham, brown beans, and a broccoli salad. And through the pregnancy, I found out that I am very sensitive to pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. I get very nauseous and very sick off of those. So Saturday I ended up getting sick because I accidentally had some sunflower seeds. So that happened. Sunday morning, I just had my regular breakfast of eggs, cheese, salsa, and fresh basil. Sunday night for supper, it was Father's Day, so we had a family supper, and I had a few chicken wings. I had some 7-layer dip, a Greek salad, and a chicken feta cucumber Greek mix that my mom made. This is the 7-layer dip that I made, and I have the recipe linked in my blog for this 7-layer dip. Sunday night for a snack, I had sauerkraut, just out of the jar there, laying on the couch reading a book, and I also munched on a whole cucumber. Okay, that is everything. That's everything that I ate in the week of June 15th to the 21st. Again, like I said, please share your feedback with me. If you have received any value as a result of listening to the video and watching the video, just share that with me. Share with me how I could add more value for you in the future, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. Any feedback or comments are greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.